Spurs chairman Daniel Levy to make a decision on Dele Alli's future in the next few days. Spurs have just been named the Premier League's greenest club. A loan move for a Spurs winger. 2 new contracts signed today. Gedson Fernandes could be going back to Benfica in the next 48 hours. Harvey White talks about his loan deal at Portsmouth. And Spurs are now interested in a midfielder who plays in the Bundesliga. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. Today is Monday the 25th of January. I'm going to go through all of the Tottenham news, all of the rumours and all of the reports from the last 24 hours. Also an update on the January transfer window as well. But before I get started, if you don't subscribe to the channel already, please do hit that subscribe button. Let's start today's video by talking about the 10 Premier League fixtures that will take place before the weekend. On Tuesday, tomorrow, 4 games will take place. Crystal Palace will play West Ham, Newcastle will play Leeds, Southampton will play Arsenal, and West Bromwich Albion will play Manchester City. On Wednesday evening, 5 games will take place. Burnley against Aston Villa, Chelsea against Wolves, Brighton against Fulham, Everton against Leicester, and Manchester United will play Sheffield United. And on Thursday is the big one for Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. We host champions Liverpool at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on Thursday night, 8 PM kickoff. Now, please do let me know your score prediction in the comment section below. Earlier this morning, Premier League side Chelsea announced that they have sacked their manager, Frank Lampard, and we play Chelsea at home at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on Thursday week, on Thursday the 4th of February. We play 2 Premier League games before that fixture, Liverpool at home this Thursday coming, and then Brighton away this coming Sunday. Earlier today, Tottenham Hotspur Football Club announced the following. Shiloh Tracy has joined League 2 side Cambridge United on loan until the end of this season. The 22-year-old spent the first half of the season on loan to Shrewsbury Town, where he scored 4 goals in 12 appearances. On the BBC Sport website, it states that Shiloh Tracy is the League 2 leader's second loan signing from Spurs in this January transfer window, following the arrival of defender Jabril Okidina. Tracy was on loan at Macclesfield last season and spent the first half of this term with Shrewsbury Town. Now, the manager of Cambridge United, Mark Bonner, said he is comfortable in wide areas and as a striker. Shiloh Tracy played in this league last year on loan and for Shrewsbury in League 1 this season. He's fit and ready to go once his registration is complete. Earlier this morning, a Tottenham Hotspur statement was released on the club's website, and it states that club takes another major step in fight against climate change. Tottenham Hotspur signs UN Sports for Climate Action Framework. Initiative calls on sporting organisations to demonstrate a commitment towards ensuring the industry is on the path to a low-carbon future. Chairman Daniel Levy says the climate needs to be on the forefront of all of our minds beyond the current pandemic, and calls on people not to slip back into bad habits. The club recently became a founding partner of Count Us In, a global movement aiming to mobilise 1 billion people in the fight against climate change. Earlier today, Tottenham Hotspur Football Club put out the following statement on their website. Tottenham Hotspur named Premier League's greenest club. Tottenham Hotspur tops the 2020 Premier League sustainability table published today by BBC Sport and the Sport Positive Summit. Club gains the maximum 21 points available, having been judged across 8 different sustainability criteria, taking an outright lead at the top of the table. The news comes as the club earlier announced it had been a signatory of the UN Sports for Climate Action Framework. Earlier this morning, Tottenham Hotspur Football Club have announced that a couple of youngsters have signed their first professional contracts at Spurs. On the club's website, it reads, "We are delighted to announce that Niall John and Marquez Muir have signed their first professional contracts with the club." Midfielder Niall, 17, has made 12 appearances for our under-18s this season and featured for our under-23s in our recent 5-1 win over Brighton in the Premier League 2. He has signed a contract until 2023. Central defender Marquez, 18, has made 11 appearances at under-18 level in all competitions so far this season. Captaining the side on 2 occasions, his contract runs until 2022. The pair join under-18s teammates Max Robson and Isaac Solberg, who signed their first professional contracts with us earlier this season until 2023 and 2022, respectively. A report was published earlier today on the HITC website, and they are stating that according to Tutto Mercato Web, Tottenham Hotspur are expected to lose Gedson Fernandes back to Benfica within the matter of hours. It could happen today. It has been claimed that Benfica are ready to take their midfielder back to Portugal either today or tomorrow, ending his Spurs loan early. Fernandes was signed on an 18-month loan deal in January 2020, and Spurs had the option to turn that move into a permanent one for £40 million. Now, last week, Tottenham youngster Harvey White joined Portsmouth on loan until the end of this season. He has been talking about his loan move and about Spurs and said, "Spurs believe in me. They wanted me to come here to Portsmouth because they wanted me to fight for my place. At the end of the day, it's football and you've got to fight for your place. You've got to show why you should be in the team." Harvey White then went on to say, "It's up to me to make sure that I'm playing. I give 100% in training every day, so it's up to me to show that I should be starting." A report was published earlier today on the Inside Football website, and they are stating that Tottenham Hotspur are keen on Borussia Mönchengladbach midfielder Florian Neuhaus, but the interest is currently less concrete than that of Borussia Dortmund. The 23-year-old has been attracting the interest of several top European clubs with his performances for Bundesliga outfit Gladbach. German champions Bayern Munich have been credited with an interest in Neuhaus and have recently been joined by arch rivals Borussia Dortmund in the race for the player. It then states that Tottenham are also interested in Neuhaus, according to German broadcaster Sport 1. However, their interest is not as serious as Dortmund's at present. The Premier League side are carrying a large squad and have had to even leave out 3 senior players out of their Europa League group due to the rules of foreign players. Lastly, it states it has been suggested that Tottenham Hotspur will need to trim their squad to make additions, but Neuhaus has a release clause of €40 million valid in the summer, which could attract Spurs. Throughout the whole of January so far, we have read so many reports, seen so many reports, lots of rumours all about Dele Alli possibly leaving Spurs, particularly to Paris Saint-Germain, of course, Maurizio Pochettino's new club. Well, another report has come out today, this time from the Sun newspaper. This one says Dele Alli PSG transfer hinges on Daniel Levy after Jose Mourinho gives green light with Tottenham chairman to make late call. Spurs chairman Daniel Levy will have the final say on whether Dele Alli is allowed to leave on loan to Paris Saint-Germain. The report then states that the English playmaker has been left out in the cold by Tottenham boss Jose Mourinho so far this season, largely missing out on the matchday squads altogether. He has made just one Premier League start of this campaign, with his last top-flight showing coming in a 3-minute cameo against Liverpool on the 16th of December. And while he is not featuring for Spurs at present, The Athletic have reported that Daniel Levy will not accept a transfer or loan with an option to buy. As a result, Dele Alli will be forced into waiting until Daniel Levy has fully assessed his options before he decides whether or not to accept a straight loan deal. Interestingly, later on in this report, it says that Maurizio Pochettino, of course the PSG boss, is also interested in Spurs goalkeeper Hugo Lloris, but he will not make a swoop until the summer. Dele Alli's temporary departure could leave the door open to Christian Eriksen, who is looking for a move away from Inter Milan just 12 months after joining the Serie A club. He cost £16.9 million a year ago, but the Italians now want around £27 million, while the 28-year-old's wages are £120,000 a week. Today is the 25th of January, so many happy returns to David Ginola. He turns 54 today, one of my favourite ever Tottenham Hotspur players, a real legend. A League Cup winner with Tottenham back in 1999. He joined Spurs from Newcastle in 1997, left in the year 2000, 3 years later. He made 100 appearances in the Premier League for us, scoring 13 times, 11 appearances in the FA Cup, scoring 5 times, 13 appearances in the League Cup, scoring on 4 occasions, and 3 appearances in European competition. Now, please do let me know in the comment section below your favourite David Ginola moment in a Tottenham Hotspur shirt, and I know there will be a fair few to choose from. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do put all of your thoughts and comments in the comment section below on everything I've spoken about in today's video. If you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. I'll see you on the next video. Stay safe and well. Remember, the trophies are coming. Until the next video, come on you Spurs.